It's Friday, March 7th, and here's some of the news beyond the headlines. The Dominican Republic's Minister of Culture is defending its decision to allow a group to wear Klu Klux Klan costumes in the annual Carnival parade. The government has defended its decision, saying the group was part of a segment commemorating historical events, and that the KKK costumes were intended as criticism of the white supremacist group in the U.S. A botched NATO airstrike killed 5 Afghan soldiers and is now threatening to worsen already tense relations between Kabul and the U.S.-led coalition. Assaults from the air have given NATO forces an advantage over Taliban fighters on the ground, but they've resulted in many civilian casualties and fueled criticism for the international effort from Afghan President Hamid Karzai. The showdown in Crimea has sent Russia's economy into a spiral. Russia's stock market fell by almost 11% Monday, and the Russian ruble lost value as well, leading the central bank to raise interest rates and spend a record $11.3 billion to slow the freefall. And now, the United States and several nations in Europe are threatening sanctions unless Russian troops withdraw from Ukraine.
We would like to see this de-escalated. We are not looking for some major confrontation.
Experts predict Russia will respond to Western sanctions with characteristic acts of defiance, such as missile sales to Iran, or even more overt cooperation with the Syrian regime. It's been about 5 years since North Korea held its last sham election. So this weekend, the country will go through the motions and unanimously re-elect Supreme Leader Kim Jong Un and his party mates. North Koreans are required to vote, but elections are such a formality that the official North Korean newspaper knows in advance that voters will, quote, demonstrate once again the might of single-minded unity by casting ballots for their candidates. Not voting and playing along in the charade is considered a severe act of treason, so expect a big turnout. Check out the VICE News YouTube channel for our latest original reporting and documentaries from around the world.
Мы хотим, чтобы мирно сказать до свидания Украине.
Вы считаете, что Крыму нужно отделиться от Украины?
Однозначно. Мы слишком разные с Западной Украиной. Это как плюс и минус в электротехнике.
Some violence back there, okay? Please, just go up the corner and around the corner.
All right, Detective, thank you. We're in Bed-Stuy right now. I grew up over here. I've had a lot of friends that died early, from being shot, stuff like that. There's always the big issue about the gun violence, and in these neighborhoods, this is where all that gun violence happens.
We're just on the outskirts of Port. As soon as we hit the river crossing, it kicked off big time. There's incoming machine gun fire. The SPLA troops here returned fire with rockets mounted to the back of a truck. It's all chaos. They're pushing forward to clear the area straight ahead of us, the rebels.